Let's go. Oh, baby, I tell you what. We need a win. We need a win. Bad, folks. Bad, bad, bad. Tonight is the night to get it done. Warriors Suns, baby. Starting five, Steph, Moody, QP, Draymond, Jimmy. And this is a lineup specifically last year that had a lot of success. Moody as a starter in general is something you're going to feel really positive about. We've always had success with Moses Moody as a starter. I honestly don't know why we go away from that as often as we do. But we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It's going to be a fun game. Warriors Suns is always scrappy. No Yusuf Nurkic. He's out of there. But Phoenix has a fair amount of players that could be probably lopped into that dirty category. I mean, I used to like Duke basketball growing up, so I'm actually a Grayson Allen fan. But you got Grayson Allen, you got Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green, right? Some of these former Rockets players have a little bit of beef back and forth with the Dubs. So, listen, there's some connections between these teams. I lived in Phoenix for several years. So I went to several Suns Warriors games. And yeah, they're always a good time. Suns Warriors, whatever it is, same conference or same division, obviously. So these games are always solid. Bobby Fitzgerald, Kalena Azubuike on the call. Can't go wrong with those two. Can't go wrong. That's a good question, James. I think we get the job done tonight. I think the fact that no Jalen Green for the Suns, somebody who's killed us in the past, I think this is a big opportunity for us to get the job done. I also just think, man, this is a big one because they're a spot ahead of us in the standings. I mean, it's sort of a no-brainer game. I mean, when you look at the standings, we slot right into the 8. And the Grizzlies, the only reason we're ahead of the Grizzlies is because we have the tiebreaker. They're tied with us, same record for 9, and the Suns are 14-12, and we play Suns back-to-back. So if you can find a way to string together back-to-back wins, all of a sudden the Suns are 500, we're a game above 500, and we have 2 tiebreaker games over them. Woo! Massive opportunity tonight. Gillespie, Williams, Royce O'Neal, Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker for the Suns. It's a solid core. Colin Gillespie has been elite to start this season. I don't know what that guy did in the offseason, but bro has been an absolute stud, holding it down for the small white guy in the NBA. And they got him, they got Grayson Allen, they got a couple of them. Pat Spencer, Tyler Collick's getting solid minutes for the Knicks. He had a big part of the NBA Cup Finals win. So, I mean, hey, look at us go. Look at us go. Got to find a way to get the job done tonight, though. Absolutely have to find a way to get the job done. Up to 30. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. It's going to be a fun one. My name's Houston Boe. If you guys are familiar with the channel, maybe you're not, been watching views for a while, haven't been. We got a fun little channel here, Warriors Digest. It's a good time, and we're excited. It's a fun time of the year where, man, you got to find a way to start picking up some key wins once you start getting close to the trade deadline, too. Things start to pick up. All the Kuminga drama's floating around still, despite that being an absolute, man, I don't even know what the best way to describe that situation is. But you got to find a way to pick up wins mid-season. Start 4-1, things get sloppy for a little while. You lose a heap of games in a row, not playing that well on the road. All of a sudden, you're a game below 500, right in the middle of the pack, which is where we've been for, since that 2022 season, essentially. Where are you guys watching from? Put it in the comment section where you guys are tuning in from tonight. Would love to know. But yeah, James, I think we get the job done. I think Kerr will be playing Pods and Buddy and not any of the young players. Yeah, I mean specifically Pods is pretty young, but specifically, yeah, I'm assuming you're referencing Will Richard. Obviously, Kerr kind of came out and spoke about how Will Richard's not getting minutes because some of the younger guys, or sorry, he's not getting minutes because Steve's instead choosing to play some of the older, more experienced veteran guys, which again I understand is not like that rare of a thing. Like it's not that shocking, but at this point in the season where we should be prioritizing winning games over literally everything else, man, feels like it's sort of a no-brainer to play a guy like Will Richard who can seriously help you in a lot of different ways. Yeah, I feel you, James. I feel you. Getting ready to tip off here very, very soon. Got a good Thursday night football game tonight as well. Lots of good sports this time of the year. College football playoffs getting ready to kick off this weekend. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun December. Going to be a fun December. Turn off my camera for 2 seconds, guys. I got to check something real quick. Right as we approach tip-off. Warriors, Suns, big one tonight. Big one tonight. A lot of drama between these two teams over the last many years. I just got a pair of Devin Booker's shoes. I'm not really a D-Book guy, but I just got a pair of his shoes lately. Been hooping in them. They're kind of nice. They kind of have been trying to sort of utilize that like sorry, here 1 second. They've been trying to utilize like mixing like the streetwear with the actual like being able to play about like in a basketball shoe, you know, which is like not super popular because most people, I mean, it's kind of a golden rule. Like you don't wear a hoop shoe out, you know, onto the sidewalk, right? Like after you're playing, you always slip into some slides or another pair of shoes or something like that. But D-Book's lately been trying to do like create like a leisure brand that's also a basketball shoe. So I picked up a pair of them and they're actually kind of nice. Honestly, been enjoying it. Getting this game pulled up, guys. 1 moment. Obviously, you guys are watching on your end. You said, don't have a TV, so I'm just watching the live stream, but I watch the stream in Ohio. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Represent for Ohio, baby. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. All right. Not a bad start, guys. Here we go. QP at the line, misses the first. QP's been a solid free throw shooter to kick off his career, so you want him to be a guy that can knock these down. 7 points, 44% from three, 36% from the three-point line. He's having a good season. Been a great shooter to start off his early career. Let's get this camera back in here. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, Dillon Brooks is just one of those guys, man. It's just like, I mean, congrats. You took QP to the hole and you scored on him. Steph's got Gillespie on him. This is an interesting matchup. Moody from the corner. Those are the ones you want Moses Moody to knock down. He struggled to shoot from kind of early, from three-point line early in the game the other night as well. Locked in towards the end. Obviously, we're not able to get it done against Portland, but gosh, Dillon Brooks has a top 10 ugliest games in the NBA, bro. It's just like everything he does is just so uncomfortable. To like QP from three. Nope. D-Book in transition. That's what Draymond is just so good at defensively, is just stopping the transition. Dillon Brooks wanted 7 straight points, but couldn't quite get it. You want Steph to be assertive in these types of games early on. Jimmy, a rare 3. Nope. Passes it up instead. He's so good at that rocker step, man, towards the baseline. Works every time. Early timeout for the Suns. 11-9 start for the Dubs. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Miriam. We're on a sort of a not an auto setup right now. Our auto setup is down for Scoreboard, so I'm kind of doing everything manually. So if you see Scoreboard's like a tiny second behind, then that's just because we're kind of doing that whole system manually, so it kind of takes a second, but I appreciate you. Appreciate you shouting that out and let me know. James is keeping a nice eye. A nice eye on the viewer count. I love it. 11-9 for the Dubs going into the first break. We'll take it. We will take it. Where's the Warrior fans at, says Jane. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Where the Warriors fans at? Let's go. Let's get ESPN pulled up here. Let's get a little box score action rocking for the Dubs. Yeah, been a weird season, man. Been a weird season to start things off. One of those things where you just don't know what you're going to get from this team on a nightly basis. Like, it just hurts you too, because I mean, when you play, when you have a roster like this, right, that is constructed in the way that it is, and you have so many people that could get legitimate minutes on this team, it makes it extremely difficult for Steve Kerr, and it makes it extremely difficult from a GM standpoint too. And I get we give a lot of crap to Steve and to the GM and like the coaching staff for like the group that they put on the floor, but I mean, it's not easy for Steve Kerr to not play a guy consistently like Seth Curry. Like, what he's been able to do in the league throughout his career, like, obviously he's a guy that, like, yeah, Steve wants to play. But it's just like, it's just difficult, which is like a good problem to have, but it does become a major issue when you start to have locker rooms troubles like this. Well, also probably what you're seeing too, Miriam, is going to be a little delayed just from naturally. That's just like how YouTube live stuff works. Like, the stuff you're saying is probably going to be like 30 seconds to a minute behind. But Dylan Brooks, man, is he going to have a night against us? Is he going to have a night against us? Oh, I pray not. I pray not. He's got 13 already, guys. He's got 13 already. And you know he's going to talk the talk too. Like, that's just who he is. Two early shots from Moses Moody in the corner that just don't go down, that you just want really badly to go down. Dylan Brooks, pull up 3. Oh, man. Hey, listen. It might be one of those nights for Dylan Brooks. And when I say one of those nights, I know what you're thinking, because Dylan Brooks does not ever have nights like this. But who knows? Maybe it's going to be one of those nights. QP has to learn how to screen consistently like how Dre is able to. Jimmy for 3. Off the back rim. Gary with the O board. Steph from 27 feet. Nope. Out of bounds. Warrior ball. We'll take it. 11-15 early. No. Thank you. Don't apologize at all. Don't say sorry for bugging you. You are all good. That is a totally fair estimation to be like, why is this scoreboard wrong? That makes total sense. But yeah, we're kind of going at a slower pace as far as that goes. So that's kind of how it's going to be. But appreciate the patience on that end of things. Why do the Warriors always give up career highs to role players? Man, if I knew that, I would be... Whew. I mean, somehow I'd turn that into making a heck of a lot of money because... I don't know. It's honestly insane. Steph. See, that's what Quinten Post needs to learn how to do. Let's go, Steph. Let's get hot, baby. Sorry if the clapping into the mic is just extremely loud. But, like, see how Trayce, even just, like, the IQ there to understand, like, when you're off ball, your role on the floor with Steph Curry is to set screens. Like, that's just the nature of what it is to be a Warriors basketball player when you're playing alongside Steph. And that's just a perfect screen, perfect set, nice kick to Steph, simple fadeaway 3 like he's been doing it for years. Don't mind Brooks trash talking the bum. I mean, I don't care about I don't so much care about him doing it to LeBron, but if he does it to Steph, might have words. I might have words with Dylan Brooks. I might. All right, let's see if we can do anything out of this out of bounds play. Moody just looks a little lost right now. Trayce to Dre. Steph. Quick 15-footer. Not good. Steph's shots aren't fully dropping right now. D-Book for 3 in the transition. Nothing. Steph can't grab it. Out of bounds. Warriors ball. We'll take it. We'll take it. Uh-oh. Every Warriors' favorite player, Brandin Podziemski, into the game. Said nobody ever. I like Pods, though, bro. I mean, say what you want. I like Pods. Yeah, turnover for Gary. Royce O'Neal in transition. Three-footer for Royce. 17-14. Warriors timeout. 17-14. Dubs down early. I'm interested to know from a fan base standpoint, who's your guys' favorite players? Because I'm inclined to like really want to see Seth Curry out on the floor, but like we're just not in a position where that's gonna happen. Like especially like all the videos we were making, being all excited about that being a chance to see Steph and Seth on the floor together, all that type of stuff. Like that's just not as much of a reality. But who's the guy that steps on the floor, whether it's Gary or Moody or Trayce or any of those guys? Like who's the guy that steps on the floor and you get like really excited about? Let me know. Put in the comment section. I'm gonna turn off the camera for 2 seconds. Got to grab something, and then we'll be rocking out of this first time out for the Dubs. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big Seth Curry guy. But I love what Gary's done for the organization too. I really do. The ultimate glue guy, man. The ultimate glue guy. Oh. But yeah, I'm interested to know favorite players wise. Because I don't have a whole lot of like IRL like Warriors like buddies, other than like a few like people I could shout out, but I don't want to dox them on the stream. But like, yeah, I'm interested to know. Interested to know if there's anybody that's like, if there's anyone that's like, oh man, I'm a big like Guy Santos guy. Like, do we have Guy Santos fans? All right. I can see that. Hey, T. Shones 5610 says, big Seth guy. Okay. I respect it. Melton. Yeah, I like Melton too. How can you not? Back on the floor for the boys. Trayce, rebound. Steph sticking in here. Not super surprised at this point. I mean, you always like wonder with like the rotations, like, because, you know, you have seen sometimes where they'll do instead that like Steph like play like the first 5 or 6 and then kind of flip, but. All right, Dre. There we go. 16-17. Come on. T. Shone says he's a big Seth Curry guy. I like it. I can respect it, Ty Shones, whoever you are. I like everyone except for Pods and Buddy. Warriors are not going to beat teams with small lineups. These guys 6'8" and 6'9" shoot right over them. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. We've struggled with that defensively for a while. Do you think the Warriors should trade for MPJ and Nick Claxton? Wow, that's an interesting one. I haven't heard I've heard the Claxton package, but I didn't really think about MPJ. But low key, MPJ makes a lot of sense on this team. He makes a lot of sense on this team. That's a good shout. Yes, sir. I'll give you some play-by-play. Give me a moment here. Dre with back-to-back buckets. Hey, everybody's gangsters till Draymond Green starts hitting threes, baby. Everybody gangsters till Draymond Green starts hitting threes. What about Al? I like Al. I'm an Al Horford guy, but he has been massively underwhelming for us this year, and that's just the truth. Listen, I wish I wasn't. I wish it wasn't the truth, but unfortunately, it is. It is. Personal foul on Dylan Brooks. Let's go. That's what we need. That's what we need. That's what we need. Stuck on 1917. Stuck on 1917. QP can't shoot to start the game. 1 for 6. Iguodala with the rebound. QP enters. Dre leaves. Bad pass. Come on, Jimmy. See, if we can get a locked-in Jimmy Butler defensively, man, he is so solid. He just allows us to do so many things, too. We're a different team when Jimmy Butler's locked in defensively. Amy with the W's. Sadly, we can't get gameplay because we'd be demonetized faster than like if I posted like illegal things. But yeah, we can't get gameplay. But if you can watch on your end and then tag along, we like to create a community here, right? A bunch of Warriors fans tuning into the game, looking forward to it. 17-foot jumper for Jimmy. Let's go. Let's go. Dubs up 22-17. Again, if you guys are like watching along and you're like, why is this not updating? Doing the score manually right now. So we'll get it auto eventually, but right now we're rocking 22-17. And 1 for Jimmy. Love it. Love it. What up, Caden? Welcome in, my man. Appreciate you joining up. How many NBA players have I met? 1. Have I met more? No, I don't think I've met any more. I've met 1. I've met a good guy by the name of Gabe McLaughlin, who actually just became an NBA player. Just got his first call up to He was at Grand Rapids Gold and then was with Noblesville Boom, and now he is rocking with the Indiana Pacers. Got his first call up. What's the score of that game? That's actually a good. That's actually a good thought. Pacers game. Oh wow, 114 to 113. Knicks pulled it out. No shot. That's crazy. Gabe McLaughlin is his name. Matt Victor Oladipo? Ooh, let's go. Heck yeah. Other team score, 22-19. Go. Attaboy, Pods. See, Pods can provide some things for us. Pods can provide some things for us. Man, if Colin Gillespie starts hitting shots like that, it's going to be a rough night. But then Pods comes right back down. Let's go. Let's go. It's all good, James. You'll meet some eventually. I believe it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Ty, you're saying how? You're saying how to... How did Pods score, bro? That's a great question, Ty. That is a great question. Jordan Goodwin, man. He's been solid so far this year. $27-26. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in, man. Yeah, I know it's delayed. I don't even know how you say your name, Wide Refuse, but we're working on it. Trust me. We're working on it. Trust me. Think of this as your helping hand, okay? Your helping hand. We don't need we don't need the score to be 100% right all the time. We don't need a side by side, but no, Al Horford is out tonight, as well as Pat Spencer, which is unfortunate because I would have loved to get a nice little Pat Spencer game to kick things off, but fortunately we can't kick things off for live streams. We're gonna be running a lot of live streams moving forward, guys. So, and as we do, we'll continue to get more and more updates on graphics and all that type of stuff. So it's gonna be solid. Especially once I got some technical difficulties right now I'm working with, and then we'll have everything rocking. Quinten Post with a rail steer. See, this is interesting. Win percentage for the Dubs right now, 63%. It's 28-26, and we have a 65%. That's so interesting to me. I wonder why that is. We got another question here. How many games have you been to? It's from Ty Shones 5610. That's a good question. Pat is out for personal reasons. I don't know if it's like a they haven't really released why, but he's just out for personal reasons, they said. I have been to five NBA games, I think, maybe 4, something like that. Draymond in for defensive purposes for 4 seconds. I just love that, bro. Miss from Gillespie, sorry, 29-26 to end the first. Not bad. Not bad at all. You'll take it. You'll take it. 29-26. 29-26 going into the second quarter. You'll take that. Jimmy, our best player of the night so far by far, 11 points. Dre's got 5, knocked down a 3. Steph's playing decent. But Dylan Brooks is the story of the first quarter. 13 first quarter points. 2 personal fouls, though. He was a guy that always struggled to stay out of foul trouble, especially in that Rockets-Warriors series. So if that could continue to be a trend for tonight, I would be incredibly content if Dillon Brooks could get in massive foul trouble. D-Book, no buckets in the first quarter. I saw some good D-Book games when I was out in Phoenix. So you love to see that, him having nothing through the first quarter. Iguodaro, Royce, Gillespie, everyone's playing decent. 29-26 heading into the second quarter. Let's get that second quarter graphic changed. Boom, second quarter. You like that? You guys like that yellow? I was going back and forth, like if I should make that yellow or blue or black or like what are the vibes, but kind of rocking with that, I think, is the move. I think it's the move. Maybe it looks terrible. Who knows? Who knows? Second quarter, 29-26. Let's get back to some more comments from you guys. Greetings from the Philippines. Thank you for hosting. Really enjoy your content every day. Watching dubs on NBA, but the signal just went out, but I still got y'all. So thanks again for hosting. Hey, no problem. We appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate everybody tuning in. What gives Kerr the notion that a 6'6" Green can play center when the other team is bigger? Yeah, so I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Earl. But here's the thing. Draymond Green has made a career out of being an undersized center. He has been doing things at that level, being undersized at such an elite level for such a long time. And I get it. At this point in his career, he can't quite have the wherewithal and like the ability to defend at the highest level like he used to be able to. But I still understand, especially in these small ball lineups, wanting to put Dre in that position. But it's hard because playing him alongside QP or somebody else feels like it makes way more sense just because QP has been so solid defensively to kick off the year. And so has Trayce has been pretty solid in the moments he's had. But we'll see. I saw a comment about Al Horford, but I don't know where it went. Unless I'm just tripping. What if Dillon got traded for Pods or Kuminga? Are you talking about Dillon Brooks, James? Because listen, James, we're going to have to fight if you're trying to trade for Dillon Brooks. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to fight. But I would be pretty upset if we traded for Dillon Brooks. I'm not going to lie. Although I feel like I did gain a more like appreciation for Dillon Brooks after watching starting. Was it starting? No, it was that. It was that that documentary, the Olympic gold documentary, Chasing Gold or whatever that was. That's not what it was called, but that one Dillon Brooks was in a couple of times, and I feel like I actually enjoyed his personality a decent amount in that sense, but I still kind of annoying. Pod's having the most minutes on the team so far this season is crazy to me. Yeah, you're not wrong, Ty. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's one of those things where it's like, it feels like with the roster that we have, that shouldn't be the initial notion is that Brandin Podziemski would be playing like the most minutes on the team. But hey, here we go. First of all, sorry. That was probably like ASMR, me drinking water right into the microphone. Jonathan Kuminga is in the game, folks. And he pulls down a rebound, an offensive rebound. This is the best the stats in a row. Draymond Green, 28-foot.3 jumper, missed. Jonathan Kuminga, offensive rebound. Draymond Green, another three-pointer, misses again. Oh, man. Never changed, Draymond Green. Never freaking changed. So funny. All right, guys, I'm signing into something here that is going to make this process even better. Quarter gold? I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Like, bro, Ty, like, what are we doing, bro? All right, sign in here. Let me get this going. Copy that, copy that. Trust me, guys, I'm cooking right now. Trust me right now when I say I am cooking. I'm cooking. Call me Chef Boyardee, the way I'm cooking right now. Let's get this in here. Add it up with a Draymond Green miss layup. Bro, this guy just cracks me up. All right, let's go to... here we go. Here we go. Warriors, Suns. I told you I was cooking. I told you I was cooking. All right, guys, we got this game rocking right now. Kuminga, great pass to Gee. Out to Buddy. Knock that down. That is beautiful Warriors basketball. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That is beautiful Warriors basketball. We're so locked right now, guys. Colin Gillespie in the lane. That's too easy for Colin, man. You got to get it. We got to be cutting him off earlier. But that was, okay, that's perfect. From Steph to Johnny in lane. And Kuminga, listen, when you're in these little minutes, you have to find a way to capitalize. And like by doing things like that, making great cuts or making great passes to a cutting, Steph is, come on, Gee Santos, listen. Steve Kerr is not crazy. This is why Gee Santos plays. You saw in the practice clip before the season started. When Gee Santos is in, good things happen. That guy knows how to play basketball the right way. Gets in, immediately has a great assist to Buddy, and then knocks down a three-pointer. I love that. Maybe Gee Santos should be getting more minutes. Royce O'Neal, 3, knocks it down, of course. See, now I got the stream cooking. We got let him surprise and let him cook. Plots his technology difficulty. They're doing. Okay, yeah. Don't take the game. See, yes, let's go, Ty. See, I told you, bro. I told you, we're cooking. We're cooking. Kuminga 3 missed. Man, Colin Gillespie is cold, but Draymond Green's colder. Good steal. Kuminga in transition. Buddy Hield throws it away for literally no reason when Steph was on the left wing. Gee Santos playing solid D. Ryan Dunn up top to 17, whoever that is. Listen, I'm pretty knowledgeable about the NBA, but I have no idea who 17 is. 17 for the Phoenix Suns is they got numbers on here? That's got to be Jamiri Boyea. Draymond needs to be traded for a center. Dre's and breaking, turn the ball over. Empire, I get it. I get the frustration. I really do. Oh, shoot. I got to change the score. Guys, I'm so far behind. That's my fault. That's my fault. I know people are tuning in and they're cutting away immediately just because the score is wrong. Man, that's got to get... we got to get that automated. Or I need this Ty Shones kid to just like that be his job, is just for him to sit right here and change the score for me. Draymond Green goes out of the game and immediately puts on his entire suit because that's like just what you do for some reason as an NBA player to stay warm or whatever. Stepped away for a minute. What's your thoughts on Warriors going after Murphy 3 and Herb Jones? I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I'm not as high on Trey Murphy as a lot of people are. Gee Santos. Play Gee Santos. The Brazilian. 38-35 dubs. Let's change the score again. 35. Warriors 38. You see how Gee stepped into that with confidence? No fear. Just step into it. Play the right way. Gee Santos is rocking the orange shoes. Corner ball to Post. Gimme 3. Post is off tonight, man. 1 for 7 to start the game. Not what you need. Not what you need, brother. We here with a great community. That's so right, Ty Shones. That's so right, brother. Good defensive possession again. Jimmy on the right wing. Take Royce O'Neal to the cup and score him. Cross. Inside. Kuminga. Fade away 2. I like it. Timeout, Suns. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Suns up, Warriors up 42-35. Suns head coach Jordan Ott takes a timeout. They need to regroup. They need to regroup. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, if you can't watch the game, yeah, be right here. We're breaking everything down. If I were you, the ideal setup, bring the stream on, but then also throw ESPN, like throw the box score or the Gamecast on, and just kind of have these side by side. We're here with the community. We got everybody rocking in right together, watching the game, and then we got catching everything together, right? 600 plus views through 40 minutes. Appreciate you guys tuning in, doing everything you can to watch this game, man. It's good stuff. Good stuff. We're enjoying it. What's our sub count right now? Somebody, I can't see it. I just see 40. We have so many that I just see 14.4K or whatever. So somebody want to go to it and like let me know and put it in the chat what we're at. That'd be dope. So I can get that changed. And hey, maybe we're still at just 14,001. Which if we are, great. We'll keep running it up, but we'll keep running it up. 22 currently. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, I guess, yeah, you guys probably can't even see the official thing too, right? Yeah, okay, I see you. I see you. It just says 14.4, huh? Go. All right, let's take a look at the box score real quick. Breakdown who's been playing well. Draymond Green, 11 minutes. Buddy's got 16. Wow, Buddy's played a lot. Jimmy's got 11 to lead all scores. Steph's got 5. Not shooting the ball that great. 1 from 3 from 3. 2 of 6 from the field. Buddy Hield knocked down a 3. Brandin Podziemski's 2 of 2, right? Plus minus a 9, leading the team in plus minus. Brandin Podziemski comes in and good things happen. This is just what I've been saying, folks. This is just what I've been saying. It's just so not true, obviously. I've been trashing on Brandin Podziemski like most of you have. Not trashing on him. I like who Brandin Podziemski is, but... and then, yeah, Guy Santos, man, story of the game so far. And this is like the thing is like, it really is one of those things where it's like, if you're Guy Santos and you're Steve Kerr, and Steve Kerr's talking about, yeah, Dillon Brooks turnover. Dillon Brooks is so bad, bro. And Guy, and like, best case scenario, because Steve Kerr talks you up, Guy, and then you come in and you play this well, and you think Steve's forced to play you because you're doing, but he's probably gonna get pulled. But he got pulled. He's not on the floor. Oh, I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Aggressive Jonathan Kuminga to the hole. Up and missed. I mean, guys, does that make sense to you? And now D'Anthony Melton's going to get some run. Like, does that make sense to you for a guy like Guy Santos to come in, play 5 minutes, play his butt off, right? Come in and have a quick +6 in 5 minutes, knocks down 2 threes, and you sub him out? I just don't get that decision at all. Like, at all. I don't understand that. Transition, D-Book, Dillon Brooks. That is a tough, listen, I'm not here to hype up Dillon Brooks, but that is a tough finish. And now Dillon Brooks is going at the official. And like, I'm not going to back Dillon Brooks up most times, but that's great defense. That's great defense from Quinten Post, actually. The score is 40-37. 40-37, guys. How many good games from Santos will it take to convince him to give consistent minutes? Guy Santos is going to literally have to sell his soul to Steve Kerr if he wants consistent minutes. Technical from Dillon Brooks. Let's go. Man, I wish the NBA was like a college where, like, if you got a technical foul, it went. Actually, I don't want that because Draymond Green would foul out every game in like 5 minutes. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a foul, 100% on Jimmy. Jordan Goodwin plays hard, man. It's like he's playing eeny meeny. It's like he's playing eeny meeny miny mo with his bench. That's a great comment. And it's sad because it's true. Like it's sad because it's literally like, I guess I'll just like, oh yeah, okay, you. Oh, I guess I can play you. But he's had a. It's like, brother. It's just like feels like cluelessness. D'Anthony Melton 3-ball from the left wing. No good. That's probably not the shots we want D'Anthony Melton taking. Dylan Brooks crashes into the paint. Nice pass. QP gets absolutely slammed on. Tell you what, for as well as Quinten Post plays defensively, I will say that brother gets a lot of posters on him because he's not that athletic. Right on cue, Quinten Post says, I'm going to shut you up. Knocks down a 3 in the corner. I love that QP. I love that QP. Good defensive effort from the Dubs. I love that QP. 44-39. Dubs playing at Phoenix. Dylan Brooks on the baseline. Quinten Post bodying him up defensively. Turnaround jumper. D. Brooks falls. Dylan Brooks sitting on a cool 17 with 3 threes. Bro's putting in work. Bro's putting in work. 44-41. You guys see how I'm getting faster at changing the score too? I'm getting the hang of it. Let's go. Let's go. Fire Kerr. I don't know about that. Listen, brothers brought us 4 championships. I know a lot of people are going to say, was it really him? Listen, and hear me out on this one. For as everything that Steve Kerr's done, right? I get it. We could go back and forth. That 2022 championship is one of the best coaching displays we have seen in the modern NBA. The way that he got the best out of Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins, like, bro, excellent job from that coaching staff. I think we're missing guys like a Mike Brown and a who's the gosh, this is gonna kill me. Who's the Cavs coach? Somebody help me out. I can't think of his name. A Warriors head assistant for years and years and years and years and years, and I'm an idiot for not remembering his name. This is gonna kill me. Cavs coach. Kenny Atkinson. Duh, Houston. Moses Moody, D'Anthony Melton, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Steph Curry on the floor right now. See, this is a go back and forth on whether or not Jimmy's a guard, right? Whatever. But this is, if we're gonna run a small guard lineup, this is what it has to be: Steph and Melton in the backcourt, because Melton's doesn't have much size, but he plays bigger than his size. And then Moody's like a decently sized 3. And like obviously, I don't want Jimmy playing the 4, but if we're gonna run a 4 guard, then this is the unit to do it with. Draymond can't grab the O board. D. Brooks comes down. What a defensive play from D'Anthony Melton to pick up the steal on D. Brooks. Well done. Moses Moody on the right wing. Like, there's just no movement happening offensively. Like, I don't know why Draymond is just sitting on the wing. Like, go set a screen for Steph. Steph's just sitting in the corner. Okay? If that was the intention of that play, for everyone to just sit in the corner and then throw it over the top to Jimmy, the exact reason that play worked was because of the response that I had, which was, why is everyone standing in the corner? Because it took all the attention away from those guys, and Jimmy was just wide open, which is honestly really, really, really smart and made me look really silly because I had no idea what they're doing. Quick finish from Devin Booker to get on the board. D'Anthony Melton aggressively to the hoop. Nice lefty finish. See, D'Anthony Melton's not a great scorer, but he has times where he's like really flashy athleticness, and he gets to the hole. He gets to the hole pretty well. 50-43, biggest lead of the night for the Dubs at 7. Booker in the post, inside Iguodaro, outside Gillespie, D. Brooks, sidestep 3. I just don't understand. Dylan Brooks has 20 points. And he's a -9. Like, Dylan Brooks is the only guy in the NBA to have 20 points and not be getting killed and somehow still have an awful plus minus. 50-46. Dubs up 4. Timeout Steve Kerr and the Warriors. Ben Spawn, thank you for that Kenny Atkinson shout. I appreciate you, man. And Kerr's going to play Draymond at the center until his back breaks. You're probably right. It's just like weird because it's not like we don't have good bigs. Like Trayce and QP are both solid centers. So it's really frustrating that these are guys that aren't getting minutes because, I mean, they're playing, right? It's not like they're not getting any minutes, but why is Seth not getting no time on the floor? Just too many guys, man. Too many freaking guys on the team. I mean, who is Seth gonna play over? Melton, Podziemski, dude. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We are running a 12-man rotation right now, and Seth Curry and Will Richard aren't even playing. Like, we have to make a deal at the deadline. Like, we literally have to. Oh my gosh, I'm watching the in-house Suns. If anyone's watching like on League Pass or anything, I'm watching the in-house Suns performance, and they just had the best dunk line I've ever seen. That was a sick finish. Okay, this is a good moment here, actually. Say you guys want Seth Curry and Will Richard to play, and I'm an advocate. I'm advocating for that. Like I want Seth Curry and Will Richard to get minutes, but who's getting cut? Like, are we really cutting Buddy Hield, like his minutes? The guy who, like, if we don't have him in Game 7 last year, we're getting embarrassed in a Game 7 by the Houston Rockets? Are we cutting DeAnthony Melton, like a guy that we brought back to say, hey, we want you to be a consistent backcourt player with Steph? Are we cutting Brandin Podziemski, right? A guy who, yeah, has been a little polarizing for the organization at times, but has also shown he's going to do everything he can for this team to win. Led the league in charges his first year. Is up close to around 40% from 3 from the year at this point. Right? Like, so if you guys had two guys that you were like, okay, I want Seth Curry and Will Richard to play, who are the two guys' minutes that you're cutting? Maybe you say, hey, I want Trayce Jackson-Davis out of the lineup. I want us to go small ball. But, like, you just can't run a 14-man rotation in the NBA. 12 is pushing it. Most guys are running an 8. The Suns tonight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they're running an 8-man rotation. So, like, it's tough. Moses Moody, far wing 3. Bang! Lace it up, Moody. See, those are the ones, first half opportunities that Moses Moody has to hit. Turnover, Dylan Brooks. Warriors are up 7. If we can extend this to, like, 12 or 15 going into the half, would be huge. This is where Steph's about to get in his bag. Iguodaro cannot guard him. Steph Curry to the hoop. Moses Moody. Knock down another one. Nope, no good. Podziemski. Steph Curry from the right wing. In and out. That ball was 3/4 of the way down. Brandin Podziemski just flopped, but he got the call. That is going to be reviewed 100%. Okay, Seth can play for Buddy. Yes, DNP, Buddy, and Pods. Pods and Buddy. Can't believe Kerr is bearing. Yeah, I see what you're saying, and I don't disagree, but like we're just, like, it. Pods is just never going to not play. Like, Will Richard, Seth Curry, yeah, those guys might be out of the rotation, but Brandin Podziemski is always going to be a rotational player for this team because Steve Kerr just loves him. And I don't hate him. Like, I don't blame him. Like, Brandon does a lot of solid things, but it's like sometimes he does a lot of things that really hurt us too. Was this a flop or? Oh my goodness gracious. If I'm the Suns, I am challenging this so immediately because Pods flopped so hard. I'm going to need more water. Yeah, they're challenging it. Yeah, they're challenging it. This is getting overturned 1,000%, unfortunately. Okay, DNB, Buddy, Bods, and Mill for. Yeah, I don't think you can DNP Moody like. Yeah, JK's been getting DNPs honestly at this point for Geese, so it's like, yeah, it's pretty freaking crazy. All I ever do is think of you and have peace of mind. Warriors injury report. Is Seth out with an injury? Oh yeah, he was a late scratch. So yeah, he'd been questionable all day with that thigh. And even if you go to the even if you go to like the actual like ESPN thing or whatever, it just says thigh injury. It still says questionable, but yeah, he was listed out. I see it on Twitter too. He was a late scratch. Personal reasons, no note of that for Pat Spencer as to why he's out. And then Horford, yeah, misses another week of action with that injury, which sucks, man. I mean, injuries at this point in the year are sort of whatever, because obviously you'd rather have them now than have them towards the end of the year, like in the playoffs. But this is just not a team that benefits or is like going to be very successful if they're coming out of the play-in. Like, we just don't have that ability. You saw it last season. Like, yeah, we beat the Rockets in the first round. Big whoop. Like, it's exciting, but like, it's not it's too much to ask for this team to come out of the play-in, beat like a really good 1-seeded like Thunder team or a 2-seeded Nuggets team. Like, I just don't see that happening. But the thing is when you have Steph Curry on your team, literally anything is possible. And yeah, that challenge was successful for the Suns. D-Book into the paint. Steph Curry. That is such good defense. Steph Curry is such an underrated defender. Draymond Green. 2 guys. It's 3 guys in the paint against 1 Draymond Green, and 6'7" Draymond Green finds a way to win it. 45 seconds left to go in the first half. 53-46. Dubs up 7. Looking to extend their advantage heading into what is set to be a sloppy and scrappy second half. Jimmy Butler. Good attack. Draymond Green from 3. Spins in and out. 30 seconds. Suns probably can't go 2 for 1 here unless Gillespie pulls up from the logo. Goes quick on Moody. Misses. Steph almost turns it around. Pod should just hold it. Getting fouled by Dylan Brooks, and they're just like straight up not calling it. We got a jump ball. How's that not a foul? I'm sorry. I'm just not seeing this comment that Buddy needs to be a water carrier and Pods needs to be the towel guy. That's really funny. And the half. Gillespie. ISO ball. D-Book on Pods. No foul. Draymond Green. Moses Moody. Steph from half court. Go in. Oh, Steph just a little bit to the side. I don't even know if he got it off, truthfully. There you go, folks. It is halftime of the Golden State Warriors game. Warriors up 53-46. Let's change this right here real quick. We'll get halftime up here. All I ever do is think of you, not peace of mind. Boom, halftime. Here we go. Okay, let's get to some of these comments that we missed. Kerr is stubborn and continues to play small ball. Steph needs to bring up the ball, not Draymond. Yeah, I mean, it's not uncommon for Dre to bring the ball up the floor. He's kind of our facilitator, so that makes sense. But I get what you're saying. Poor defense allows Dylan to score points. Yeah, Dylan's playing okay tonight. He's playing pretty solid. It's really funny. An injury picked up on the way from groceries. Do you know what the line was before the live kicked in? I don't really mess a whole lot with like sports betting, honestly. So that's a good question. I don't know what the line was. I have to make a joke, mate. Otherwise, I go crazy with curse coaching. Listen, that's me too, man. If you don't turn it into sort of a joke, it's going to be a long, long season because, oh my goodness, man. Other scores around the league. Nuggets up on the Magic by 16 at half. Dallas, Cooper Flagg and the Dallas Mavericks have been playing well lately, man. Over the Detroit Pistons, man, number 1 seed in the East, playing well. Let's go. If you're a Mavs fan tuning in for some reason. Houston Rockets up 6 on the Pelicans. Raptors up 6 on the Milwaukee Bucks. Washington getting slaughtered by the San Antonio Spurs and Victor Wembanyama, 105-83. And then the OKC Thunder look to get to 25 wins, up 112 to 90 over the Los Angeles Clippers, who have been, man, massive disappointment. If you're just tuning in, folks, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Dubs up 7 at halftime. No Seth Curry, no Al Horford, no Pat Spencer. But the Dubs are getting it done against a Suns team that is struggling, man. And it should be probably up 20 right now. Devin Booker's got 2 points. He's 1 of 7 from the field. Dylan Brooks has got 20 points, shooting the ball very efficiently. He's got 4 threes. Royce, Mark Williams, Colin Gillespie, the rest of the Suns kind of just playing averagely. I guess it would just be playing average. Jimmy's got 16 to lead the Dubs. Steph only has 5. Warriors not playing that great. Still up 7 heading into the third quarter. But I tell you what, man, if you're the Dubs and you're Steve Kerr, if you like Guy Santos so much and you like the way that he's playing, then play the guy, right? Like, if he comes in and he plays 5 minutes and he scores 2 threes and that stretch, plays really solid, we go up, right? It's like, well, frick, man, play the guy. But you can't really blame him, and I'm not going to complain too much about rotations tonight because we are up. All I ever do is think of you, not peace of mind. Yeah. Got to respond to a couple things here, guys. Put you in the comment section. Let me read these last things real quick here. You see Clay being signed. I hate it, but just wonder and heard rumors. Eventually, I think Klay Thompson returns probably either next year or in 2 years, and does a what do they call that? What do they call that? Not a legacy run. The final year of a player. What do they call that, man? I'm being stupid. Retirement. What do they call that? Somebody help me out. They like Kobe had this, and like a lot of people thought Chris Paul was gonna get it, but then he didn't get it because now he's like not on the team. But I do think Clay will return with Steph and Dre, and they'll end their careers together. I do think that'll happen. Buddy should be wiping the sweat off the player's face during. Oh my goodness, man! You guys crack me up. How do you feel about retirement tour? Thank you, man. Thank you. Yes, retirement tour. I do think those three are gonna get one together. I think it'd be fun too, bro. Last Dance, another good way to look at it. How do you feel about Kuminga playing tonight? I mean, when you look at this box score, only plays 6 minutes. He's a +1, pretty much average in the minutes that he's been in. We've played, got a couple of points, 3 rebounds, hasn't turned the ball over. So, yeah, I mean, not bad. Hasn't really given too much of an opportunity to play a whole lot and show us too much, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, a farewell tour. That's what I'm thinking of. Thank you, guys. Retirement tour too, but yes, a farewell tour. That is like the main title I was looking for. Man, I couldn't freaking remember Kenny Atkinson's name, and then I couldn't remember farewell tour. Well, you guys have just come in clutch for me, so I appreciate it. I appreciate it tons. All I ever do is think of you and have peace of mind. Yeah. Retirement tour, up 7. How you guys feeling about this? I'm feeling pretty solid. These games are so weird mid-season. Like, there's just so much that can freaking happen in these mid-season games. All I ever do is think of you and have peace of mind. Got that song stuck in my head for some reason. Who knows why, bro? Second half player, but a better second half plays him enough. Yeah, I wonder if they have trades planned from him already. Yeah, see, we made a video on that. I kind of think we do, honestly. Seth is injured. Yeah, man, he was a late scratch, questionable, kind of going into the evening. Had a thigh thing, but yeah, out for the evening. So not playing tonight, which is unfortunate. No Al, no Seth, no Pat. So no minutes for those guys. All I ever do is think of you. I watched a video, but I don't understand why play him tonight though. Yeah, see, that's the thing about something like that, and like a video like that is like, it could be, and it could not be. Like we might be spot on, and we might be way off, and that's just like the nature of sports journalism. Is like sometimes you're gonna be way on. Like Colin Cowherd, if you guys are fans of him at all, like the thing he always says is, I never care about being right or. Like I'm gonna be right sometimes, I'm gonna be wrong sometimes, like straight up, that's just like how it goes. So it's like having an opinion, like have an opinion, like don't just be following the crowd of everybody else. Like I've said a lot of things that probably don't really make a whole lot of sense after the fact, but I'm gonna trust my gut in the moment. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't think it would be that shocking if there's a deal done for Jonathan Kuminga, right? But he also very well could be sticking around, right? Like I think that there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of possibilities, and you never really know until it happens. But we'll see. Officially, yes, he's injured, but everyone knows they just. Yeah, I can see that. Trade Seth and Horford. How do you get injured when they don't even play? Watch the video. Told you, mate, he was coming back from groceries. And tweaked his thigh. Is that a for real thing? I totally thought you were being sarcastic when you said that, but that's a real thing. That's what you heard, is he tweaked his thigh on the stairs? Because that would suck and be really, really unfortunate. What song are you singing? I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. That is I Don't Want to Be by Gavin DeGraw. Unless I'm tripping. Yeah. And have peace of mind. 2003 banger, the year I was born. Maybe I shouldn't be saying how old I am, but yeah, crazy. It's a great song. Run it up. You guys, here's a good question. LMAO, I'm joking. You got me, bro. You got me. That's funny, though. I'm kind of gullible, so you can tell me gullible's written on the ceiling. I'd probably look up, but here's a question. Apple Music or Spotify? Because I'm an Apple Music guy, and I get a lot of crap for that, but I'm kind of interested to know on your guys' end, like, are you guys Apple Music or Spotify people? And like, I get everyone's like, oh, I want to see Spotify Wrapped, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, but it's like, is that like enough of a reason to like Spotify over Apple Music? Genuine question that I'm interested to know, so let me know. Let's get that jersey in there a little bit more. There we go. Spent a lot of money on these jerseys. That's not true. That's a joke. I spent like nothing on it. A few more minutes before we kick off the second half, folks. YouTube Music. Okay. I respect it. Hey, Houston, big fan of the vids. Yo, Junior Pasinos, if that's how you pronounce that name. I appreciate it. Keep watching. We appreciate you guys tuning in and being big fans, man. It's fun. It's fun to put the videos out. Like, I'm a guy, like, a lot of people I think see these videos and they think we're like super connected to it, or like, you know, I don't know what it, like, I'm just a fan. Like, I'm just a diehard Warriors fan, just like you guys. Like, I'm not here to put myself on my high horse, act like I know everything. Like, I'm leveling myself with you guys from just like a standpoint of like, man, I just love Warriors basketball. I always have since I was a kid, and it's just like, I just want an opportunity to come on here and talk dubs. You're not old. I'm pretty sure I'm the oldest person in the stream. Neither I use YouTube Music too. Okay, maybe YouTube Music is just the freaking move, man. Maybe it's just the move, and I'm just like years behind the wave. Wouldn't be the first time. I didn't start dabbing until 2023. That's not true. Hey. Wow. I bet you didn't think you were going to see a dab tonight. I bet you did. I bet you did. Appreciate you guys tuning in. A couple minutes until we kick off the second half of Warriors and Suns. A big game. Not third quarter. Here we go. Boom. Let's get this over here. Nice and out of the way for you guys. Boom, right there. We got, let's go. Warriors, we got Warriors, other team, 53-46, 7-point lead for the Dubs, heading into the second half in Phoenix. What did you guys think of the NBA Cup? I know a lot of people kind of go back and forth, kind of interested whether or not. I think I'm a big fan, man. I've really been enjoying it. Also, everyone stay put right here. I'm going to go grab some water really quick. Nobody go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some water really quick. Because we got the second half kicking off. Warriors, Suns, 53-46. Big game in the Western Conference. Second half coming soon. Be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Let's go. What do you think about getting both MPJ and Trey Murphy and not a center? Interesting. I honestly, there's sort of there's two ways you can go at this point in a season, right? Things are going okay, right? Like, not too terribly, but maybe not exactly where you want to be, okay? There's two sort of ways you can go for needing a positional fill. Trust the younger guys, move in on that, try to develop that as much as you can, or look for somebody elsewhere, right? I am currently of the opinion that Quinten Post and Trayce Jackson-Davis are two NBA centers. Like, obviously they are two NBA centers. I think they are two NBA skill centers. Like, I think they're good enough to be that consistently. So I would rather look for other options elsewhere, like maybe package Seth Curry and Podziemski and some of these other guys, right, to go get a really solid guard to pair along Seth Curry in the backcourt, right? Somebody that's going to be consistent enough to bring heavy. I know, like, it's like, obviously we have a lot of guards. We want to get guards off the team, but that's why we'd package 4 of them and a pick for a really good guard. Maybe like I don't even know, like a DeJounte Murray type. Obviously not DeJounte Murray, right, because of the injuries and all that, but like somebody like that that's really athletic and kind of would pair a little bit nicely. Or a guy like a Pascal Siakam, where you've got Steph and Jimmy and Pascal, like 3 really heavy scoring threats. Because right now, Steph scores the ball really well, Jimmy scores the ball really well, and then it's everyone else just kind of fends for themselves. And like, if we don't have a consistent third guy that's like scoring the ball really well, then we're kind of all over the place. So that's what I would look for. And I think we develop the center. So I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's crazy to go for those guys instead of going for like a center. I think I trust the centers on this team. Do you think Joe and Kerr are quietly but openly at odds with one another, and that's why Kerr not interested in an extension? Interesting. It seems like their relationship's in a pretty good spot, but you never kind of know with that kind of stuff, honestly. I guess I wouldn't be shocked if things aren't amazing, but there's no real reason for it not to be because of all the success that Steve has brought to the scenario, like the Bay Area. So I guess that's kind of my thought process on that, but you never know. What do you think, James? What do you think? I want to know your thoughts. 53-46, second half, getting ready to kick off, folks. Miles Turner's interesting. All right, here we go. Second half. Kicking off right now. Draymond misses a 3 to start things off. QP. Foul in the back. Heading the other direction. Dillon Brooks looking to stay hot. Instead, it's Devin Booker. Cannot get hot, man. He is off tonight, which is huge. You got to capitalize. You're not going to get a whole lot of nights where Devin Booker scores 2.5 points. You're just not. So find a way to capitalize. Steph behind the back to Jimmy. Jimmy, good aggressive drive to the hoop. Goaltended. 9-point lead for the Dubs. Largest of the night. 55-46. Gillespie around the screen. Pulls up for 3. Top of the key. Swatted by Moses Moody. Let's go. Lock in defensively. Steph looking to extend the lead to double digits. Got Dillon Brooks on him. Works around him. Around the back. Inside. Jimmy. Dunk. Slammed over Mark Williams. Let's go. Dubs up 11. Man. Leave it to Steph Curry to make Dillon Brooks like an absolute buffoon. Dillon Brooks trying to work on Jimmy now. Pass to Royce O'Neal, who clearly traveled. There's no call, but he's just hopping around the floor. Devin Booker rocking that one as he always does. Steph, great defensive play. Taps it away. Steph running down the floor. Over to Moody on the left wing. QP's wide open. Moses sees him late. Draymond to Steph around the back. Off the screen. Steph. Oh, I wanted an and 1-3 so bad. This should be on the shot. Steph never gets these types of fouls like called on the shot. This should be on the shot, but let's go, guys. That's how you start a half. Let's go. 11-point lead for the Dubs. Listen, these are the ones that you have to pick up. The close divisional rival games, you're on the road. If you win both of these back-to-back, right, all of a sudden we're in the 7th seed. Things are going well. We have an easy stretch of games coming up. And, like this is the easiest 7-game stretch we have of the season. Chance to get our first Christmas, like win on Christmas Day in a while. Have to find a way to get the job done. Should extend the lead to 14 right here because Steph Curry is the one shooting the free throws. Is Deshaun still here? Kind of interested to know. Okay, yeah, 59-46. Let's go. All I ever do, have peace of mind. Yeah. It's too easy. It's too easy for Steph from the free throw line. It's just simply too easy. Foul on QP, I believe. QP. Oh, no. Foul on Jimmy. Off the ball. 60-46. Your Golden State Warriors up 14 in the second half. But listen. Don't get comfy. Don't get comfy. Second you do that, this Suns team will capitalize, especially a Devin Booker type who hasn't had success all night and right on cue knocks down a mid-range jumper. Man, they are letting him play tonight. There has been a lot of opportunities where fouls probably could have been called on Devin Booker off the ball. Or not off the ball, sorry, like on jumpers that just haven't been called. But I love it. Let the guys play. Jimmy underneath. Well done. Warriors back up 14. Devin Booker from 3 fakes. Corner ball, Royce O'Neal. Splash. Royce O'Neal was a guy for a while that the Warriors were considering kind of going after in the offseason. The deal never came to fruition, but he's fun, man. And if your last name's O'Neal, man, you're going to be good at basketball. Let's be for real. Draymond Green. I love that inverted ISO. Pass to Jimmy. Draymond Green throws it a million miles over his head. He threw that ball to the bay, bro. Do you think Kerr brought success to Golden State, or do you think he married into a wealth of players? He doesn't have these caliber players, and he doesn't have those caliber players and doesn't know how to coach players. I think some of that's true, and I think some of that's untrue because 3-ball Royce O'Neal. Missed another one. D. Brooks. And 1. And one off the putback. And one off the putback. And all of a sudden, we're back to an 8-point game. Why is this not updating is my question. Oh, there we go. There we go, folks. Wasn't working for a second there, but 62-54. Oh, because I was looking at the wrong thing. That's why. That's why. And he missed the free throw, so it's 62-53, actually. Dillon Brooks is, like, honestly, if there's a bet for Dillon Brooks getting thrown out of this game, I would take the over immediately. I think Steve Kerr has done a lot for this organization. Timeout in Phoenix. No, I don't think Steph Curry is getting to 28 at this point because we're midway through the third quarter and Steph has 8 points. So unless he goes off in the fourth and scores 20, it's probably not likely. So, okay, here's a great example. Explain what's not true. So, the true stuff. Hold up 1 second. The true stuff. Steve Kerr took over a team from Mark Jackson who had already really developed this team into a really solid group, right? When you join the team, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, right? The three guys that have been here for forever are there. Yes, right? I understand that. So he lucked into a lot of really good players. But, and if you want to say 2017, 2018, those championships, maybe any coach finds a way to win those championships, right? Because of the talent on that team. But an incredibly underrated skill of a head coach is creating an environment where people can thrive and not feel comfortable or at odds with other star players. We have seen a million of these, what do they call it? Team up, super teams, right? That have absolutely blown up because A, the coaching staff is stupid and they have no idea how to handle players like this. And B, talent doesn't always equal success, right? Look at the Nets, both the Nets big threes, right? The Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce one, and then also the Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving one, right? Maybe, yeah, you say if Kevin Durant's foot's not on the line, who knows what happens, but like the Suns, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, KD, Bradley Beal, look at how that turned out, right? Like, even though it's not, like, yes, the players play on the floor and they make the things happen, you still have to have a coach that, number one, designs a really solid game plan. Number two, allows them to all work well together. My best advocation for why Steve Kerr is such a good coach and why some of those things aren't true is because if you look at 2022, that team was in no way built to win a championship. You had Steph Curry, an incredible player, but everything else was unknown. Andrew Wiggins was, a lot of people said he was the biggest bust number one overall pick of all time. Not of all time, but people called him a bust. Then you've got Jordan Poole, who the couple years before that was absolutely sporadic, had no idea. Yes, super talented, had no idea how to rein it in. A lot of that and learning how to do that came from Steve Kerr, right? So I do think that, and also it just comes down to coaching in a series like that. Like, you have to understand how to play a team like Boston, who had two superstars in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Steve Kerr and the rest of that coaching staff did a lot of really good things that put that together. And then ultimately, I just think Steve Kerr's a good coach. There's a reason he won 5 championships as a player and then 4 championships now as a coach. Like, he just knows basketball really well. And so I think it's pretty unfair to say all of the success came from just the talented guys and not from the coaching staff and Steve Kerr and those things. And then also I think it's unfair to say that all of the things that are going wrong now are because of Steve Kerr, because I think there are a lot of other factors that would cause that. And just like that, Devin Booker hits a 3 and it's a 6-point game. What did I say? You go up 14 and then all of a sudden, all it takes is a couple shots to go down. And just like that, it's a 6-point game, man. Does that make sense though? James, like what I'm saying, and I know like a lot of people maybe wouldn't agree with that and they would just say it's all because of the talent of Steph Curry and Steph Curry created that leadership. Myers was also responsible for that, not just Kerr. Yeah, you're right, but Steve Kerr is the coach. He's the guy that's there every day. He's in all the practices. He's on the floor. Like, a GM can't do that as much as a coach can, and I think Steve Kerr did that incredibly well. Does that make sense, James? Like, is some of that tracking? And I get it. Like, I'm not gonna look at someone saying that like Steve Kerr is not a good coach or he's not doing very well. Like, yeah, I don't know. Kerr is a creator. So, yes, Curry won the championship in 2022. Yeah, he did a lot of really good things. Obviously, he put the team on his back. But, hold up. I need to. Something just happened in this game that I need to. And then we'll get back to this conversation in just a sec, James. Something happened with Draymond here. Sorry for my just blank stare. Oh, wait, is it literally all they're looking at? Oh, okay. All they were looking at is Dylan Brooks just pushing Steph, and that was literally nothing. I can't believe they stopped the game for that. No, James, I get that, and like obviously, yeah, they would be thriving now, but like this roster just doesn't have it, bro. And like Steve's ultimately not responsible for putting together the roster. Just like that, it's a 4-point game, man. Just like that, it's a 4-point game. Moses Moody, big three. We need it. Missed it. This is troublesome. Dylan Brooks. Chance to cut it to 2 or 1. Steph playing excellent defense in the post. Knocks the ball out of bounds. Steph is so good defensively, bro. Kerr's championships as a player had nothing to do with him. Let's be totally honest. Well, Steve Kerr hit one of the most clutch shots in NBA history as a player. Curry did a lot of the championship, yeah, but not a singular player can win a championship. And if anyone's done it and they've been the closest to it, then yeah, obviously it's Steph in 2022, maybe Dirk in 2011. Post underneath, well done, 64-60. But like to say that Steve Kerr D'Anthony Melton is so good defensively. Nice pass from Steph. Moody in transition. Draymond grabs the ball, puts it right up. 66-60, just like that. Man, this is a fast-paced game. Rosanil on the other end gets fouled, going to the line for 2. Steve is responsible for playing the right pieces. Like, if you look at the rotations, like, let's look at the 2022 roster. 2022 Warriors roster, okay? It'll start to sort of make sense as to, like, being set up for success in just, like, if you go down this list, obvious plays, Steph, Draymond, Andre Iguodala, Moses Moody, Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins. Like, JTA, like Looney and Gary Payton obviously played, but like Chioza, Bjelica, Doughton Jr., Damian Lee, like Otto Porter played a little bit in the finals, but like those are guys that it's like those guys aren't playing, so it's a little bit easier to like these are all guys on our bench who could be playing, like who deserve to be playing, but they're all here. They're all like mid-level players. Draymond Green for 3, no good. Trayce pushing the back, they don't call it. And turnover for the Warriors. Foul on Draymond. Devin Booker's going to the line. They look to cut it to 3. Yeah, you say let's stay current, but like I'm using 2022 as a way to prove like why Steve is such a good coach. And maybe not such a good coach. Maybe he hasn't been that lately, but like I don't know. I think he gets too much hate. But also, I totally get the hate, and I hate on him too, so I understand it. But like, oh man, some of the decisions he makes don't make any sense. I get it. Like, why hasn't Guy played at all in the second half? I just don't get it. But I just think it's a little disrespectful to say that, like, Draymond, Steph Curry at the top with Moody. Nice way to hunt the offensive boards. Out to D'Anthony Melton. Throws up a three. Man, our shot selection is just trash right now. Devin Booker on the floor. Pull up three. Tie game. Tie game. Just like that, man. Just like that. Yeah, see, say what Nick said makes total sense. 2020 made more sense roster construction. Even though those guys, talent-wise, are maybe worse than some of the guys we have on this team, Steve found a way to take a roster that made sense and take it to its best potential. This year, I agree, too short, unathletic, and when you have injuries, play guards and doesn't play, for example. Yeah, so, like, I don't know. It's tough. And I totally get the being frustrated with Steve. I get it. I just want Steve to go out on good terms. Like, I hate when somebody leaves an organization, like leaves a situation that was like awesome and like really great and like a lot of really great things happened. Like, that's how I felt when Clay left. It was like, shoot, this kind of feels kind of sucky after everything that happened. Like, kind of feels like everybody hates him, like, which is stupid for all that he's given to the franchise. But then obviously him returning and everyone wearing the hats and everything was cool. But like, yeah, I just don't think that firing a coach has really had any success in the past 20 years for the NBA. Like, it just sort of proves, like, if you look at all the, like, Suns win that championship in 2021, right? And that, yeah, 2020, yeah. Sorry, not the Suns, the Bucks win the championship in 2021, right? You end up getting rid of the coach. What has happened in Milwaukee since then? It's been an absolute disaster. If Steve played the guys at the right spots and lost, nobody would say anything, but he doesn't do that. He plays people out of position, so that means we don't know how good or bad it is. Say it again. Sorry. If Steve played the guys at the right spots and lost, nobody would say anything. Nobody doesn't do that. He plays people out of position. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I just don't even know. I just don't even really know where, like, what is the right rotation. Like, I don't even know. Because if you go to this roster this year, I mean, I guess you're saying, like, if I had to choose 8, like, let's just for fun, like, play coach here and try to put together, most NBA teams run an 8. We'll say 9. We'll even be lenient and say 9. Here's the guys that have to play. Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Moses Moody has to play. There's 4. I think Quinten Post has to play. Yeah, I think he has to. Because that we need a center, right? There's 5. Okay. There's 5. There's 5 guys. That can be your starting lineup. Steph, Moses Moody, Jimmy, Draymond, Quinten Post. I'd love that starting lineup. That's what we started tonight. Yeah, great. That was our starting lineup tonight. Amazing, okay? Who's the 6th? D'Anthony Melton. D'Anthony Melton is our best guard defender and one of our best three-point shooting guards. So I think D'Anthony Melton has to play. I think you have to play. Yes, no, and I see what you're saying. I'm not talking specific players, but I saw Moody at power forward, JK at center, GP2 at power forward. Is this rational? I find it common. Yes, I see what you're saying. But still, let's do this just for fun. So there's 6, right? Then you need a backup center, right? You need a backup center. And I guess you could play Dre at the backup center. Like, that's what we've been doing a lot of the time. But because people don't like the small ball lineups, let's say instead we'll do Trayce Jackson-Davis. So that's 7. That gives you Steph, Moses Moody, Draymond Green, Quinten Post, Jimmy Butler, D'Anthony Melton, Trayce Jackson-Davis. That's 7. That makes really sense rotation-wise. We have 2 centers, a power forward, 2 shooting guards, a small forward, and a point guard, okay? Who's our 8? Probably Jonathan Kuminga. Okay. That's our, like, probably that makes the most sense, but then we don't, like, have a whole lot of shooting. I feel like you probably have to play Gary. So let's just say, and then let's say you throw Pods in there. Let's say you throw Pods in there because Pods is he's just going to play knowing who this is. The guys at that point that aren't playing then, these guys will not get minutes if we're going to run a 9-man rotation. Buddy Hield, Guy Santos, Seth Curry, Will Richard. I'm missing somebody else. Oh, no, that's a 9-man, right? Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, and then Gary. So at that point, that means no Gary, no Guy Santos, no Seth Curry, no Will Richard, no Buddy Hield. Those are like, I mean, are you guys be okay with that? Steph, Dre, Jimmy, Will, Post. Hold up. Steph, Dre, Jimmy, Will, Post. I need to here, give me a second. I need to look at these more specifically. Also, Guy got in and immediately set an illegal screen. Which is really, dude, that's so stupid, bro. That's not a foul on Guy. Brandin Podziemski, pull-up jumper. Butter, 3 for 3 per pods tonight. Steph Curry. Finds Buddy Hield, knocked out of bounds. Guy Santos, Trayce. Steph Curry coming off the pick. Throws up a 3. Boom! Let's go. 71-66 dubs. Dylan Brooks. Hey, we'll talk about all those rotations and everything here in a second because I do want to talk about them, and I totally get what you're saying, but it's like it's just hard. Like I just don't know. I don't know whose minutes get cut. Dylan Brooks outside 3, no good. Guy Santos grabs the board. Pods coming the other way. Screen from Trayce. Pods looking for Trayce. Buddy Hield played by Dylan. Buddy Hield throws it out of bounds. Buddy Hield is just not a good decision maker. Steph, terrible defense. Backdoor cuts wide open for Ryan Dunn. 71-68. Pods looking to play ISO ball here. I tell you what, say what you want about Brandin Podziemski. His form is so pure. I just love how lefties play, honestly. Pods, floater. No good. Ball up the floor. Alley-oop to Devin Booker. Instead, Goodwin takes it himself, gets fouled going to the free throw line. Makes a first, misses a second. Jimmy just throws it up. Ryan Dunn. Pods takes a charge. Well done, Pods. Let's go. Sorry, I was behind a second, but I'm caught up now. 71-69 dubs. Okay, so in your scenario, Steph, Dre, Jimmy, Will, Post, Trayce, South, Melton, Guy. So that's no Buddy. No Kuminga, no Moody, no... Wait, is that no Quinten Post? No, Post plays. I don't hate that. But that's no Pods. Okay. Post misses a 3. Guy Santos, offensive rebound. Podziemski, knocked that down. No good. I wanted him to make that, not even for Pods, but just because I wanted Guy Santos to get an offensive rebound into an assist. Devin Booker, played by Pods, the perennial all-star defender. Really good defense, though, by Pods. Far ball swing. Guy Santos makes them 3 seconds in the lane underneath. Let's go. Dubs up 2, 71-69. So who else doesn't? Yeah, I mean, I guess. So in that scenario, no Gary, no Gee, no. I mean, yeah. That's how you do it, I guess. D-Book to the bench. Pods inside to Jimmy. Jimmy working on. Oh, that's such a beautiful rocker step. Gets swatted, though. Wow, what a defensive play by Bouye, who I didn't even know who he was coming into the game. Guy Santos, great defense. Doesn't matter. They get the rebound. Gillespie. Ball swung over to Bouye. Guarded by Guy. Bouye step back. Midi. Boarded by Pods. That's a great rebound by B. Pods. Up to Moody. Almost throws it away after I gave him a compliment. Post to Pods. Swing it and get the ball into Jimmy. Yes. Work on Bouye. Literally, this is a biggest who moment ever. Post. Moody. That's beautiful Warriors basketball. Great pump fake. Moody to the hoop. Good defense, I guess, by Royce O'Neal. In transition, Bouye. Swung to Royce O'Neal. To the corner to Ryan Dunn. Instead, fakes inside. To the line and one. Suns tie it. Chance to go up one. It's slipping away. It is slipping away, man. You cannot lose this game. I get everyone's buddy off the team, but it's like, bro, I know you don't want to live in the past, but if we don't have him last year, we get demolished in a game 7. He saved us. Starting unit, Steph, Will, Butler, Guy, Post. You don't even want Draymond to start, Nick? Oh, sorry, wait. I separate Draymond and Butler for the bulk of the game because of how you straight. Okay, yeah. Second unit, Seth. Yeah, this is the thing is like Al Horford. Everything that we just talked about, guys, and how crazy this roster is, we weren't even talking about Al Horford or Pat Spencer or Seth Curry. Like, this roster makes no sense. Like, yeah, you say my loyalty to Kerr is undeniable. That's fine. I don't care. It's impossible to make a roster like this work because no one's going to be happy. Guess what? If Kuminga is going to play, then you got to cut somebody's minutes. If it's Moses Moody, then he's going to be pissed, and then he's not going to play well when he comes back. And if it's not Moody, then it's Brandin Podziemski. And then all of a sudden, you know, Mike Dunleavy says, hey, what are we doing? This is our guy we drafted a couple years ago, led the league in charges, does everything that we've wanted him to do, right? Like, so, I mean, it's a Steve Kerr issue, but it is way more of a roster issue than it is a Steve Kerr issue. And look, I get it. I've made videos on the channel, several of them, about how ridiculous the decision-making has been from Steve Kerr. And the biggest thing for you guys to understand is, and that's not a good way to put it because you guys understand this, but the biggest thing that like I try to look at most of the time is that like two things can be true. Yes, this roster can make no sense, and Steve Kerr can be making bad decisions. But also, again, I mean, like when you just say this out loud, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Quinten Post, Moses Moody, Steph Curry, Gary Payton, Trayce Jackson-Davis, Brandin Podziemski, Anthony Melton, Buddy Hield, Jonathan Kuminga, Guy Santos, Seth Curry, Will Richard, Al Horford, Pat Spencer. How in the world are you supposed to create a plausible rotation? Because everything I just said, that 9-man rotation of Jimmy, Dre, Quinten Post, Moses Moody, Steph, Trayce, Brandon, DeAnthony, Kuminga, that means no Al Horford, no Guy Santos, no Will Richard, and no Seth Curry, and no Buddy Hield. Oh man, I do not envy Steve Kerr, man. Draymond would be cool not starting if you close with him. Yes, yes. I think that's probably true. No, it probably definitely is true. But I still don't think he's going to be thrilled about coming off the bench. And Draymond still gives us so much defensively, so I'm not too like twisted about that. But man, Al was a bad investment. It didn't look like it through the first 5 games. Al Horford, even though he didn't shoot the ball well, it looked like it made sense down the stretch. But yeah, I mean, the injuries hurt us, and he's just so old, man. And he's just going to stay injured. Guy Santos in the post. Guy Santos, corner. Podziemski, one more to post. Knock that down. Missed it. These are shots that have to go down for the Warriors. Shots that have to go down for the Warriors. Gillespie to Royce O'Neal up top, guarded by Podziemski. Podziemski, really solid defense. Man, Podziemski's been great defensively tonight. Guy Santos grabs the board. Like, that's one thing about Podziemski. Like, yeah, he doesn't play great defense, but, like, I think he plays better defense than people give him credit for. I don't love this rotation right now. Podziemski, Moody, Post, Santos, and Jimmy Butler. Interesting. And another offensive foul, this time on Moses Moody. The screening doesn't make any sense, bro. But he causes more losses than wins. Trade him for an LSU cheerleader. Are you talking about someone specifically, or? I just about fell over in my chair, by the way. I just like that when Guy comes in, he plays aggressively and he plays confidently. And he doesn't try to be anything he's not, you know? Wow, the Pistons came back on the Mavericks. 103-101. Crazy. But we got a big hype fourth quarter coming, folks. 71-69. What was a 14-point lead in this third quarter has snowballed back in the direction of Phoenix to make it a 2-point game to end the third quarter. Colin Gillespie at the logo, guarded by DeAnthony Melton. Gets a screen from Iguodala. Gary Payton, who just checked in, now playing defensively. D-Book inside. DeAnthony Melton walls up. Great defensive play, but a foul called on DeAnthony Melton, I believe. Man, really looked like he walled up. Or did they call it and one? Wait. What? Okay, if that's the foul, then you're not counting the tip, too. Okay, for those of you watching, what are we talking about? That's either a foul on the shot. Wait, where was the foul at? I am so freaking confused right now. Also, sorry, I had the scoreboard wrong for a second. Man, that is crazy. D-Book, the second free throw. Misses it. Jimmy from half court. No good. All right, folks. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. They took that basket away on that last play. That's why it did that. 70-71. Head into the fourth quarter, folks. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's just like, can we just not have a clutch game for once this season? Oh, man. Oh, it's just brutal. Listen, and I like the clutch games and they're good for the streams, but it's like, brother. It is absolutely brutal. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in. All right. It's time for fourth quarter predictions. What is your guys' prediction for A, final score of the game? Let's get the final score of the game predictions in the chat below. I'm gonna say we win 101. I think we score 31 fourth quarter points. I think we win 101-94. That's my prediction. Houston's prediction is 101-94 Dubs win. Right? 101-94. I think we close it out solidly. But let's get your guys' predictions in the comments. What do you guys think final score is? What do you guys think final score is? Let's go through stats real quick too. All right, stats heading into the fourth quarter. 105-99 worse. I like it, Empire. It's a good call. Heading into the fourth quarter, Dubs up 1. Jimmy Butler, 22 points on 61% shootings. Looked really good tonight. Knocked down 6 from the free throw line as well. A couple of boards, an assist, a steal. Playing well. Draymond Green, 7 points. Not shooting it great. Missed 5 3-pointers. And the biggest issue for him continues. 4 turnovers. Man, if you're going to be our key facilitator like you have been in the past, can't have you have 4 turnovers. Just absolutely cannot be the case. Quinten Post, 9 points. Put up more shots tonight than anybody else. 3 of 13 is Quinten Post. 2 threes, a 0 plus minus. So not playing terrible, but like QP, if you're going to be in the game, first off, 10 rebounds is excellent. 10 rebounds, 10 of 30. If you can get double-digit rebounds every single night, I love you for that. But the shooting needs to improve, right? Only 9 points on 13 shots is awful. Moody, not shooting the ball well either. 1 of 7. Steph Curry not shooting the ball well either. 3 of 10 with 11 points. Gary and Trayce with 8 minutes. Brandin Podziemski, 6 points on 3 of 5 shooting. D'Anthony Melton not shooting the ball well. Buddy Hield not shooting 1 for 2. Only playing around 10 minutes. Kuminga. Is Kuminga going to get or unless Kuminga starts the fourth quarter, which Kuminga started the second quarter. So maybe he comes in here, but like, I don't know, man. This rotation doesn't make any sense. Guy Santos, 11 minutes, 2 of 2 from 3. Brandin Podziemski is our highest plus minus still at a 10. Things go well when Brandin Podziemski plays. To kick off the fourth quarter, the Suns score, immediately get the ball back, and an and one from Colin Gillespie. Dubs down 3. I was right. Jonathan Kuminga does start the fourth quarter. Oh, I got to change it to fourth quarter. Steph Curry underneath. Misses the layup. Royce O'Neal inside. Misses. Back outside. Gillespie. Sidestep 3. Missed it. Steph Curry up ahead. The floor to Podziemski. Layup. 2-point ball game. Excellent work from Brandin Podziemski, both defensively and to get down the floor and knock down an easy layup. Great defensive play from Draymond Green. Excellent hands like he's done his whole career. Up the floor to Kuminga. Kuminga, be aggressive. Yes, that's goaltending. That was a goaltend, 100%. Tell me I'm tripping. Ryan Dunn attacks the paint. Fouled by Guy Santos. No shot. This should get changed, but the biggest concern right now, Colin Gillespie is down on the floor in pain. I'm hoping that he just banged his knee really bad and he's going to be okay, but I'm a little bit worried this is like an ACL injury. But I think he just... Oof, duh. Yeah, they banged knees pretty bad. Maybe it's just a stinger. Maybe he'll be okay. Is this goaltending? Ooh, it was close. I think Colin Gillespie's going to the locker room. Coach you're loyal to keeps making rotations. Yeah, James, I get it, bro. I'm with you. I'm backing you up, man. I get it. It doesn't make any sense, but I'll remain loyal to him. BP is not a guy you play at the fourth quarter. I'm sorry, Guy 100% shooting. Steve has done this guy dirty all years. Yeah, I mean, we're going to play BP down the stretch. It's just what we're going to do. It is 73-75. I don't know. I think Post is good in the clutch, man. I think he's had some good performances down the stretch. Well, this also proves my point. Like, if you look at the guys you're talking about, Moody hasn't been good since his 30-point game. Jonathan Kuminga, like every single comment that I'm seeing, trade JK. Draymond sucks. Moody hasn't been good. BP is not a guy you play in the fourth. Buddy and Post suck in the clutch. You just named like 6 rotation guys. Like, he's got to play somebody. Horford needs to go. Melton, not worth it. Like, he's got to play somebody. So it's like, I mean, it's kind of the perfect storm for this team to be trash. Because, yeah, you're combining a roster that doesn't make any sense with a coach that loves the older guys and, like, pleasing everybody enough to not make the hard call and to just run an 8-man and say, hey, it sucks that Brandin Podziemski's not going to get minutes, but he's not. Because it's like the weird balance, and this is why being an NBA head coach and being a coach in general is one of the hardest jobs in the world. Like, not obviously hardest jobs. He's getting paid millions and millions of dollars, and he lives pretty lavishly. But, like, difficulty-wise, like, it's hard to find a unit that works consistently. This is an interesting unit, and I don't hate it. Steph, Pods, Gee, Kuminga, Dre. And I love that he's sticking with Gee, rewarding a guy who's playing well. Gee, excellent work to the hole, out to Podziemski for 3. Knocks it down. Let's go, Pods. Come on, baby. But that is all Gee Santos. I mean, it's good on Pods to hit the shot, but Gee Santos, perfect drive to the hoop, kick out. Let's go. It's showtime, man. Coming down the clutch, man. We got to make this happen. No Colin Gillespie, probably out for the game with a knee contusion. Royce O'Neal. It's a Boudet or whatever his name is. Kuminga. Great defense, Kuminga. That's really well done. But a better shot from 17 for the Suns. What are you going to do, man? Good defense, better offense. Bouye is his name. Sorry, I didn't mean to butcher that. Steph Curry to Kuminga in the corner. Kuminga, be aggressive. If you're going to be in the game, be aggressive. Almost turns it over. Inside to Kuminga. Kuminga, go up. Man, Kuminga has had a bad game. Royce O'Neal in transition. Sidestep 3. Missed it. Kuminga got it. Kuminga in transition. Probably going to slow things down here. Instead, he's going to take it to the hoop. Gets fouled. And I'll tell you this. I like the fact that Jonathan Kuminga is being aggressive. Even though it's not working out that well and he's not playing very good right now, I appreciate the fact that he's not afraid to go to the hoop. Even though the 2 times that he's gone to the hoop tonight, they've been pretty ugly. Tell him that it's human nature. Kerr's a politician at this point. There's no coaching going on. Let's be real. I mean, those comments just like... You think he's just not coaching at all? You think he's just not even trying? They literally die by the 3. Yeah, it's true. This whole team sucks. Except Curry and Moody. I hate how he keeps chucking 3s, and it's not just Moody. Jordan Goodwin for 3. Knocks it down. Warriors down 4. It's going to be another tight one, folks. Steph, step back 3. That's pretty. Misses it, though. Podziemski fights for the rebound. Can't quite get it. Here come the Suns. Up 4. Chance to extend the lead. Jordan Goodwin working on Steph. Great defense from Steph. Corner pass, Ryan Dunn. Jimmy Butler switches on. Ryan Dunn looking to attack. On Jimmy. Layup's good. Suns up 6. Timeout, Warriors. Wow. Yeah, I get that. If they run with JK so we can get some time to figure things out, how can you learn if you're not in the game? James, I get what you're saying, man, but like, that's the thing, is it's like, there's so many ways to look at this. You want to shorten the rotation, but you want to play a lot of guys to understand, okay, who are the guys that I should have in the rotation? And we haven't figured that out enough because no one's playing consistently enough to really prove, okay, this is the 9 we should go with, right? So, like, okay, Buddy is the only one with no goods. Buddy's like been one of the most consistent 3-point shooters of the last like decade. But I get that he's not shooting very well this year. I get that. What is he shooting from 3 this year? Let's see. Percentages from 3. Shooting 31%. Seth Curry's at 50. Jimmy's shooting 44% from 3. Steph's shooting 41. Podziemski's shooting 40% from 3, man. Anthony Melton's only shooting 21% from 3. Well, guys, I mean, this is it. First of all, we're hitting our highest viewership of the night, so I appreciate all you guys tuning in, but we're at this point. If you're just tuning in, this is the talking points of the night so far. Dillon Brooks, tonight so far, 22 points. Colin Gillespie's playing well. He's got 12, as well as 5 assists, but just went to the locker room with a pretty bad knee injury. Knocked it really bad by Jonathan Kuminga. We'll see. Steve Kerr's been the talking point as well, man. It's like, okay, what are we going to do with a guy from Steve Kerr coaching-wise? Like, how is he going to find a way to solve the job? Like, all that type of stuff. And then from a Warriors standpoint, too, like, these are the games you got to win, man. Mid-season, you're playing a pretty solid Suns team that's doing some really good things. Divisional matchup in Phoenix. Colin Gillespie's back on the bench. It was just a stinger, so Gillespie's going to play the rest of the night, it looks like. You go back to the Golden State on Saturday for another game with the Suns. Like, these are tiebreaker games you're going to need, man. These are tiebreaker games you're absolutely going to need. And so that's kind of where we're set. We're down 6. About 8 minutes left to go. Oh my goodness. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. I'm out of water. Like, yeah, this is just not it. I actually just spilled a little bit of water there too. Okay, did Steph start? Okay, so Steph started the fourth quarter. 8 minutes left. He's not going to play all the fourth quarter, so he's probably going to go on a little stretch here and then probably take a quick little break. We'll see. Jimmy Butler attacking Gillespie. Turnaround jumper, no good. Listen, I love Jimmy Butler, but that's not really the shot we want. Gillespie on the other end, attacking right at Draymond. Out to Gillespie, gets post in the air, fake, Gillespie to the hoop. Suns up 4. Steph. Imagine you were solving a puzzle 5 feet down in one piece, but it does not fit. Steve would try to make the last piece fit by changing the shape of it. I get what you're saying. No, I get what you're saying, Nick. That makes sense. Gillespie checks out. Here we go. So does Steph Curry. Wow, Steph Curry and Draymond check out in a big moment, down 8. We'll see how that turns out. Podziemski attacks. Tough fadeaway, man. Pods is playing his butt off tonight, man. Come on, Pods. Like, just do something special for me down the stretch to win us this freaking game. Devin Booker pulls up for 3. Short. Moses Moody grabs a rebound. Well done. Let's go. Anthony Melton attacks. 3 guards on the floor right now alongside Jimmy Butler and Quinten Post. Anthony Melton with the attack to the line. Misses it. Moody with the tap. No good. Rebound Royce O'Neal. D-Book attacks out to Dillon Brooks. Guarded by Quinten Post. This is a Mitch match if I've ever seen one. Quinten Post plays him well, though. Really well. Tough turnaround. Well done, QP. Podziemski up. Looking to be aggressive. Going to the hoop. On D-Book. Pulls out instead. Inside, Jimmy Butler spins around. Inside, Moody with the hammer! 4-point game. Great pass from Jimmy Butler. Great finish from Moses Moody. 80-84. Come on. Hey, Get some dubs in the chat, everyone. I need W's typed in the chat. I don't care if you want to put dubs, if you want to put the freaking letter W. I don't care, but we got to get the energy going to win this game. This is it. You realize that this is a monumental game for this season. Devin Booker corner. Dylan Brooks 3. Short. QP can't grab the rebound. Out to the top. Jordan Goodwin for 3. No good. Let's go. They're getting cold. Let's go. They're getting cold. 5-minute game. Inside. Great pass, Podziemski. Come on, Pods. Timeout, Suns. Let's go. Silencing the Brandin Podziemski haters right now. The game of his freaking career. It doesn't look crazy on the stat sheet, bro. It doesn't. But he's a plus 13. The closest guy to that is a plus 4 from Quinten Post. He's got 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, knocked down a 3, 6 of 8 from the field, 2 blocks, a steal. Come on, Pods. Let's go. Huge, 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 huge. Let's go, baby. Come on. Got to find a way to close this out. 82-84. Now, here's who I'd close with because Pods is playing well. I get if you don't want to close with Pods every night, but he's playing well right now. So here's who I'd close with. Steph, Brandin Podziemski, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and Quinten Post. Those are the 5 I'd close with. His Post has had a good night too. He's not shooting the ball well at all, but that's not always a reason to not play somebody. Because he's got 10 rebounds. He's rebounded the ball pretty well. I guess you could go with Moses or Gee or D'Anthony, but like I'd rather play big. I'd rather play big to end the game. Jimmy, Draymond, Quinten, Steph, Podziemski. Come on. Let's go. What was my prediction? My prediction was 101-94, I think. 101-94. It's still possible, but we got to score. I mean, yeah, I guess it's definitely possible. We'll see. I need dubs in the chat. Come on, guys. Just type 1W. It's literally simple. All you do is put 1W and hit the complete button. Hit enter. 82-84. We got 5 minutes left in the game. Come on. Finish well. These are the clutch games we have to win. Devin Booker, mid-range jumper. Knocks it down. 82-86. They're going to have punches, but you got to find a way to punch back. Let's go. There's the W's in the chat. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. There we go, James. There we go, Nick. D'Anthony Melton. Steph Curry still on the bench with 4 minutes left to go. Probably going to check in at this next, but the Warriors are playing well without him. Pods. Attacks. Fade away. That is a ridiculous shot from Brandin Podziemski. Come on, Pods. Show me who you are. Devin Booker for 3. No good. Post. Rebound. That's why he's in the game. 11 boards on the night. 84-86. Pods, that's 15 points. Jimmy Butler, top of the key. Attacking on Dylan Brooks. His son. Podziemski. Corner 3. Step back. Show me who you are. Come on, Pods. 87-86. Dubs are up. Gillespie attacks. Post to the rim. No, that's not a foul. How is that a foul? He's straight up. That's perfect defense. Show the replay. Oh my gosh. That's perfect defense. They're not even going to show the replay because they know it's not a foul. He came down at the end, but he came down on the ball. He blocked it. Gillespie knocks the free throw down. We're tied 87-87. Man, I'm nervous, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to have more of these streams. Hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying it, but I won't say too much about that. W's, appreciate it. Play Santos, let's go. Post is a beast. WWW. Pods has a game of his life. Lol, let's go. Get your cam. What do you mean? 87-88. The team 88. Come on. Steph back in the game. Pods attacking to the hoop. Corner ball. Post. That's a big miss from Quinten Post. And this is the second game in a row he's missed a big shot in the clutch. But at least he shot it in a rhythm this time. Devin Booker had an and one, but they're calling it on the floor somehow. Oh, is my camera back or no? Oh shoot! Here we go. There we go. Back. Can you see me now? There we go. I freaked out and my camera fell. I didn't even notice. All right, here we go. 88-87. Appreciate you shouting that out. Yeah, it did. When I did, I freaked out and the camera moved. Come on. Good D from Steph. Better offense from frickin' Devin Booker. 90-87. Pods on the floor to Dre. Draymond. Like, why are we playing 100 miles an hour? Just slow down. Colin Gillespie missed a wide open. Oh my gosh. Colin Gillespie missed a wide open layup. Oh my gosh, bro. This just cannot be happening again. 91-87. Listen, this is who I said I want you to close with. Post, Jimmy, Steph, Podziemski, and Draymond. So if people want to give Steph or Steve Kerr crap for who he played at the end of the game, give it to me too, because this is the exact rotation I would have ran with to end the game. Devin Booker hit it. 92-87. Another clutch game. Down 5 with 3 left to go. Pod just had a good game, but like, don't get crazy now and start chucking stuff. Still plays through the greatest player of all time, Steph Curry. Greatest point guard of all time, if you want to say that. Steph Curry. Like, Steph Curry to the hoop. Inside the post. He should have just shot it. I don't know why he threw it away. Draymond. Turnover. Quinten Post gets pushed out of bounds and it doesn't get called, bro. Devin Booker being doubled. Dillon Brooks guarded by Quinten Post. Good D from Post. Dillon Brooks hits it in the clutch. Timeout Warriors. Man, I just man, I appreciate all you guys watching, bro, but down 7 with 2.5 to go. It sucks because Pods played so well and it's going to get completely overshadowed. But like, I mean, this is going to drop us to the 9 seed in the Western Conference. And I'm not saying the game's over. There's still time. We got a chance, right? Don't get crazy. Don't click off the stream, right? But like, bro. Like, just make it. I know, bro. I'm trying, brother. Okay, listen. If there's anyone that can do it, it's Steph Curry. And he's rocking the Nikes tonight. The multicolored Nikes. If there's anybody who can do it, it's Steph Curry. Listen, you guys are tuning in for a reason, bro. Find a way. Podziemski up the floor. Trying to get the ball to Jimmy, but they're guarding him well. Gets the ball to Jimmy. Guarded by Dillon Brooks. Inverted screen with Steph. Jimmy to the hoop. Foul, and they call the charge. I think Jimmy's going to try and say that he got pushed into Colin Gillespie, which I think is the correct call. I do think it'll be close, but it was a charge. But I think that Dillon Brooks pushed Jimmy into Colin Gillespie, which would obviously cause a charge. So I think that we are going to win this challenge, but it's going to be close. Man, everyone's tuning out. Our viewership's dropping because everyone thinks it's over. Guys, it's not over. It's over, brother. Sorry, it's not over. It's not over. There's time. There's time. There's time. Wait, I want to see this again. It's close. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to get called. But Colin Gillespie's foot is over in the circle, so maybe they're going to say that it's not a charge. Oh, man. I mean, Dillon Brooks does definitely push him into him. Curry's got 11 points tonight, man. What a stinker of a game. And he's a negative 19. Draymond and Steph have been awful. They've been awful. Hold up. Here's a call. Okay, so blocking foul, so Jimmy's going to the line for 2. So it'll be a 5-point. If Jimmy knocks these down, knock on wood, it'll be a 5-point game. Be a 5-point game. If you can knock these down. I can't do this, bro. I can't freaking do this. It's like, is it just me, or does it not matter how many of these games you watch? You're just nervous as heck every single time. Is that just me, bro? I know that can't just be me. Jimmy, you said you wanted to be a better free throw shooter than Steph. Makes the first one. Let's go. It starts on the defensive end. You got to get stops. Absolutely have to get stops. Starts with Jimmy. Knocks them both down. Let's go. 89-94, baby. 5-point game. Post, Steph, Jimmy, Pods, Dre. No. Post out, Moody in. Interesting. Okay. Post is off, so we bring in Moody. Play smaller. I don't hate it. Steph guarding D-Book. Ball thrown to Iguodaro. Gillespie to the corner to Goodwin. 3-ball. No good. Steph. Rebound. Up the floor to Jimmy. Jimmy. Dunk. 3-point game. Come on, let's go. Come on. 3-point game. Excellent rebound and excellent pass from Steph. 3-point game. Draymond guarding D-Book. D-Book mid-range jumper. Butter. 5-point game. It's just too open, bro. Like, he just can't get to that space. Steph attacking. Steph to the hole. Got fouled. They didn't call it. Instead, they just called it out of bounds. Pretty sure this was off Steph. So if they... Suns have their challenge, too. Suns might challenge this. Nope, they're not. Ball into Dre. Into Pods. Underneath to Jimmy. Pods attacking on Gillespie. Mid-range jumper. How can we not get the ball to Steph? Have to get a stop here. Steph with the rebound coming on the floor. Steph for 3. Missed it. Warriors ball. Far ref calls Warriors ball, but I'm pretty sure that this is going to get changed to the Suns ball. Draymond and Dillon Brooks talking some smack. Oh, no. Steph's hurt. Maybe he just got I think he just got the wind knocked out of him, maybe. He's holding his stomach pretty hard. Ooh, that's close. I think that's off the Suns, but it's close. I think Steph just got the wind knocked out of him. Now they're looking for a hostile act on Dillon Brooks. Did Steph get hit on the three-pointer? This is so much is happening right now, bro. Okay, so here's what happened. Steph shoots a three, which I don't know how he doesn't hit this. But then after the shot, Dillon Brooks just whacks Steph in the stomach for literally no reason. This is 100% a flagrant. You cannot just punch somebody in the stomach for no reason. I mean, it's not a shooting foul, but it's a loose ball foul. Should be Warriors ball. And Steph laid on the ground for all that time. He probably didn't really hurt that bad, but Steph laid on the ground all that time because he was like, shoot, I really want them to review this. And it worked because they're reviewing it. Man, bro, down 5. Do I have the scoreboard right? Yeah. 91-96. It's 30 seconds remaining. It feels a little out of reach, guys. But it's not, because we have Steph Curry, so we're going to freaking do it. Can't blame this game on Pods. You're right, bro. Nah, man, we can't show the actual game, Robert. Sorry. Just copyright stuff. Dude, I don't know what they would call this, though, but he punches Steph. Not in the head, if you didn't see the clip. Steph shoots a three, right? Dillon Brooks after just comes and hits him right in the stomach for no reason. Let's see what they call here. I mean, either way, it should be our ball, which is enough time to get a 2 or a 3 and a stop and get the ball back and have a chance to tie the game. Either way. Okay, flagrant 1 on Dillon Brooks. Flagrant 1 on Dillon Brooks. Can you guys see my camera, by the way? Is my camera working? So we're going to get free throws in the ball because of a flagrant 1, because Dillon Brooks is an absolute idiot, because he literally just for no reason. $20 turnovers tonight for the Warriors. Steph Curry to the line. Knocks it down. This is huge, guys. This is huge. Steph to make it a 3-point game, and we get the ball. Hits it, 93-96. Come on, guys. Come on. 93-96. And the Dubs get the ball. Steve Kerr, what did you drop, baby? This is what you're here for. Draymond coming off the screen. To Moody, to Jimmy. Jimmy for 3. Jimmy made it 3! Tie game! Jimmy, I love you! Oh my gosh, what a shot! His foot might have been on the line. Oh my gosh, let's go. Let's go. Don't ever count the Dubs out, baby. What I tell you. Let's go. Hold up. My setup's breaking, bro. Oh, what did I say? Wait, what was my prediction? Okay, 101.94 was my prediction, so my prediction's not going to be right, but we'll take it. Let's go, Jimmy. I wouldn't hate overtime. I don't want overtime. I obviously want us to just close it out right here, but like, this is what we get, baby. Stand the game. I need Dylan Brooks to get 30 for my parlay. Why are you betting Dylan Brooks over on the? That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to do. No, but I get it though. Okay, quick points here. Jimmy Butler has 31, bro. 3 like massive shot to tie the game. Podziemski's got 18 and plus 15, and the closest other plus minus is a plus 8 from DeAnthony Melton. Pods has had a fantastic game. Dylan Brooks has 24. D-Book, after scoring 2 points in the first quarter, has 23. Right? No Steph Curry, no Will Richard on the stat sheet tonight. Both DNPs. Seth's hurt, and just like that, folks. Let's get some defense chants in the chat. Everyone type defense. I need a defense in the chat right now. Come on. 96, baby. Thank you guys for tuning in so much to the stream. Appreciate all you guys being here. It's showtime. We're capping out at about 110 viewers right now. One stop, baby. 96. Let's go. Devin Booker attacking on Jimmy Butler. Pulls up mid-range. Drains it. Wow. I mean, that's just confidence. 98-96. Suns are up. Steph attacking to the hole. Layup. Missed it, but got fouled. That is the second game in a row that Steph Curry has had a chance to win or tie the game in the clutch with a layup and has missed it. What is happening with Steph Curry? Steph, just do what you do best and knock down these free throws, brother. I need it. The whole stream needs it. But Steph, you got a it's a layup. Steph has a near triple-double tonight. 13 points, 9 boards, 7 assists. Steph knocks down the first free throw. Why am I nervous about a Steph free throw? He's pure. Appreciate all you guys tuning into the stream. Appreciate all you guys being here. I love it. Jim, Roblox, Jason, Nick, James, Jim, Botter, the OGene. Appreciate all you guys. Chance to tie the game. Steph Curry at the free throw line. 97-98. Got it. Tie ball game. 98-98. Timeout incoming for the Suns. And, folks, this is it. This is the game. 98-98. A chance for the Warriors to get a massive divisional rival win and move a spot up in the Western Conference standings that they can win tonight, potentially win a few nights down the road as well in the Bay Area. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Jim, go Suns. Boo. Jim, get out of here. No, I'm kidding, Jim. Please don't leave. We appreciate you being here, man. Root for whoever you want to, but this is a Warriors channel, I will say. No, but appreciate you being here. Warriors, 93% from the season. You can rest assured he drains them. Facts, bro. That's facts. He has missed a couple this season, though. I got a band on the Suns right now. Ooh, Kate Olsen. You've been here since the beginning, brother. Appreciate you. For your sake, let's hope the Suns win. For my sake and the rest of the Dubs fans here, let's hope that the Dubs get the job done. All right, hey, defense in the chat. Defense in the chat, or a go Warriors, or a W, or any of these things, bro. We got one possession, and I know what you're thinking. It's a mid-season regular game for the Golden State Warriors. This is so important for the Golden State Warriors to get this win for a couple of reasons. Number one, tiebreakers, okay? Because we're super close. We're only 2 games behind the Suns. We play the Suns again on Saturday. But then confidence, man. We need a big win. If we lose this game in a situation like this, bro. Oh, and Jim, I'm so happy that you're just joking and you're actually a Warriors fan. Let's go. Let's go. Defense in the chat. 98-98. Steph's on the bench. Oh, my gosh, bro. 98-98. Draymond, Melton, Jimmy, Gary Payton, Moses Moody in the game for one stop here. 21 seconds. 98-98. One stop. Come on. Devin Booker. DeAnthony Melton gets the assignment. Devin Booker at the logo. An early trap here from Draymond. They go to Jordan Goodwin. Draymond goes back to D. Brooks. Jordan Goodwin on the left side. DeAnthony Melton. Devin Booker, top of the key. Guarded. They go to Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks guarded by Draymond. Dylan Brooks, step back 3 for the win. Missed it. Rebound. No! They called a foul. They called a foul. You don't call a foul. You let the players decide the game. Bro, it's over. You don't call a foul in this scenario. The ball gets to Dillon Brooks at the end of the game, and bro, this is gonna be heartbreaking. Caden, we don't come to your son streams and start chanting a bunch of stuff, brother. Congrats on the bag though, if you made the money. Dude, like, you just don't call a foul in that scenario. I don't care. Goodwin's going to the free throw line for 2 shots with freaking 0.4 on the clock, man. And we don't even have, I can't even tell if we have timeouts, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's just Jordan Goodwin's 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight, but there's 0.4 on the clock. All he has to do is make one, miss a second. It's over because a foul of Moses Moody at the end of the game in what is going to be the most depressing Warriors loss probably of the season because of the nature of how it comes when the Warriors fight their way back. And, man, 98-98, 2 free throws at the line. You're good. Yeah, you're good, Caden. You're good, Caden. You're good. I appreciate you being here, brother. I'm just messing around, too. I know. You deserve to be hyped. First free throw. Okay, first free throw he missed, and it was not even close. He missed it so short. Please, for the love of everything that is holy, give me a Merry Christmas miracle. Please miss this free throw. You made it. Suns win 99-98. Wow. I mean, I am at a loss for words as to what this season has been, man. I mean, Warriors lose 99-98 after a foul is called with 0.4 on the clock. And Jordan Goodwin comes down and shoots a free throw and wins the game. Steph with 15, -12, plus minus, a rough performance. 3 of 14 from the field. Can't have that from your superstar and win games. Jimmy Butler finally gives us the Jimmy Butler we've wanted to see all season long. Excellent performance, 31 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, an O-board, shot 8 of 9 from the free throw line, hit a big 3 in the clutch. Draymond Green, 5 turnovers, a couple of fouls, didn't really do anything special. On the Suns side, 24 points from Dillon Brooks, 25 for Devin Booker, and then a game-winning free throw and 9 points for Jordan Goodwin. Man, it felt like this came in like it felt like this had a big opportunity to be an opportunity for this team to turn the tide, and instead it is another heartbreaking loss in a situation where I get it. You want to you want to get the calls right. Like you want to call the game correctly. I get that. But like, you give the guys an opportunity to win the game. Dillon Brooks has a chance, right? Step back 3, misses it. It's a scrap for the ball. You don't call a foul on that scenario, bro. The only way you're calling that The only way you're calling that is if somebody gets elbowed in the head, or it's like a very clear, like, it's a scrap for the ball. There's 0.4 on the clock, and we're calling that, and we're ending it on a free throw. Wow. Wow. I mean, Suns win 99, 98, 99 to 98. And, brutal, man. Appreciate all you guys tuning in, though. This was fun, dude. We're going to do a lot more of these as the season continues. Hopefully we can get some better ones than this. We're probably going to do one Saturday night. We got Saturday night, Suns Warriors. Keep an eye out for that. We're going to have a video out tonight, just a typical post-game video, just talking all the things, talking about Joe Lacob and the emails, all that stuff. But man, yeah, it hurts, dude. It hurts to have a situation like that where you feel like things are going well, and you find a way to get close at the end, and then you get to that, and oof, brutal loss, man. Hey, thanks, James. Appreciate you tuning in, man. It was fun. It was fun going back and forth, dude. We'll do a bunch more. We'll do a bunch more videos. You were number 2 on the list tonight as far as like active and all that type of stuff. So appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm just reading chat here for you guys, for whoever's sticking around for a little while before we close out here. Should have been OT. I agree, Samantha and Jake. I agree. Would have been a generational finish to go to OT there, but instead it's a brutal loss for the Warriors. Musical chair rotations didn't help. Yeah, I mean, you play 12 guys, and some of them are only getting 9 minutes. I don't have a big expectation to win games when that's the situation, to be completely honest. Team, yeah, I mean. Jason, I'm a Celtics fan. There's no way they should be calling it foul. Yeah, I agree with you, man. And honestly, bro, that's probably a, like, thanks, James. Appreciate it. Have a good one, man. Honestly, that's probably an unpopular take. Like, most people are probably going to be like, no, you should call a foul to foul. But it's like, dude, at the end of the game, we had the same thing in the first round of the NBA Cup last season when we played the Rockets first game. And they called a foul on just like a scrappy, loose ball play that ended up losing us the game. And it's just like, man, I just don't get those calls, man. Just let the players decide it. Like, either let him scrap, like, there's 0.4 on the clock, bro. Like, nothing else is happening. Like, Jordan Goodwin's not getting that ball and then making a layup. Like, it's just not happening. Yeah, I mean, we shoot 28% from 3 and then 20 turnovers. We did some good things. I mean, knocked down 16 of 18 free throws. Not bad. But it comes down to turnovers, man. 20 turnovers. Sergio, I get what you're saying, but also it's Dylan Brooks' fault for literally hitting Steph in the stomach for no reason. They have to call that. They have to call that, because then if they don't call that, they are essentially saying at any point anyone can hit anyone in the stomach for any reason, which you have to call that. Have to call that. This is not a good roster. Everyone except that stop blaming Kurt. Yeah, I mean, it's both. Steve could do better, but it's not. It's more of a roster issue. 100%. Yeah, Nick, I hope they can split the series, but man, dude, you want to win that one. Especially when it ends in that, like, just way. That's just like it's just so boring to end that way. Let's see what people on Twitter are saying real quick, and then we'll get out of here. I'll film a post game. Yeah. Gut punch for the Warriors. Rebound foul. 4-9 in our last 15 games. 4-9. Nice. Brutal. Well, hey, I appreciate all you guys tuning in. Any other last comments? We're gonna shut off the stream in about 5-ish minutes. Any other last comments? Go Suns, we're still good. Appreciate it. Almost 14 points second quarter. Well, no, I know, but Sergio, I'm saying that they didn't. It's not about like calling the. It's not about calling the foul on the 3-pointer. It's the like, and again, I don't know why they went to review it. I think Steph a little bit embellished and laid on the ground for 5 minutes. So like, obviously they were probably going to review it at some point, but if anything happens like that, they're probably going to check. And then like the fact that they see that, it doesn't matter that it was called previously. You couldn't go back and call a previous foul, but you like a flagrant or a technical. Yeah, you can do that. It was a closer game. They really had they did. Can't believe how bad the Warriors are this year. What happened to Warriors? Just playing time. Frodo, that's a great question, man. By the way, good luck returning the ring to Mount Doom. I seriously need to consider adding Moody, Buddy, and Kuminga as a trade packet for someone who actually came. Yeah, no, that's right. I like that. Yeah, Moody, Buddy, Kuminga, probably somebody else, and a first-round pick for like somebody solid. I'd go for Ben Mathurin. I'd go for a lot of people. Last comments, guys. Last comments. If not, say what's up. Say peace out. So I can appreciate all you guys individually for tuning in before I get out of here and start filming a post game. And also, if you're still sticking around, you're still here. Maybe you've been around all night. Maybe you're just tuning in. Hit the subscribe button. I know a lot of people are like, oh, subscribe, blah blah blah, whatever. But genuinely, like, it just helps. It just helps us. And we're trying to get to 15,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying the video, man, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. No problem, Junior. Appreciate you tuning in, man. And enjoy enjoy everything. Enjoy everything. Mr. Goat 1996. This Warriors team sucks. Super positive and helpful feedback. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's been a struggle, man. It's been a struggle. Been a struggle. Have a good one, man. Mike and joke. Forget about you, miss. Facts. Hey, Nick, dude, it was fun going back and forth, man. And keep tuning into the streams, guys. Like, I appreciate you guys being here, and we want to keep doing this. So, Nick, thanks for everything. Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you in these next couple streams. Tell them that it's human nature. Why, oh, why? Couple more minutes here. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. All right, thanks again, guys. Appreciate everything. We will catch you guys in the next one. Hit the subscribe button. Watch out for the post game here in the next couple of days. And we'll throw another live stream up here soon. Appreciate it, guys. Peace.